Marvel's Spider-Man 2 brings together Peter Parker and Miles Morales in their most intense adventure yet. New York City is once again under threat, this time from the monstrous Venom and the ruthless Kraven the Hunter. For the first time, players can freely switch between Peter and Miles, each with their own unique abilities, skill trees, and stories. Peter now wields the deadly symbiote powers, while Miles refines his bioelectric Venom skills. The game features enhanced combat, new gadgets, brutal boss fights, and seamless open-world traversal, including the new web wings for faster travel. The narrative explores themes of friendship, identity, and sacrifice, with darker tones and emotional character arcs. With stunning next-gen graphics, ray tracing, ultra-fast loading, and lifelike animations, Spider-Man 2 sets a new bar for superhero games and storytelling.
Set in 1274 during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima, you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between honor and survival. The story captures the spirit of samurai cinema, inspired by directors like Akira Kurosawa. Explore windswept fields, bamboo forests, snowy mountains, and sacred shrines. The guiding wind mechanic leads you naturally to objectives without cluttering the screen with markers, making exploration feel organic and poetic. Master the katana in fast-paced duels, or embrace stealth as the Ghost. You switch between 4 combat stances to counter different enemy types, parry arrows mid-flight, and take down foes with precise strikes. It's one of the best sword combat systems ever made. Jin's transformation from an honorable samurai to a feared ghost is deeply personal and emotionally gripping. Every side mission is crafted with meaning and contributes to the game's depth. Ghost of Tsushima features stunning visuals, traditional Japanese music, a full Japanese voice track, and even Kurosawa mod, which lets you play in black and white with film grain for an authentic samurai film feel.
A faithful revival of one of the most beloved open-world RPGs, Oblivion Remastered returns you to Cyrodiil, the heart of Tamriel. With modern visuals and quality-of-life updates, you're thrust into a world on the brink of chaos as portals to a demonic realm, the Oblivion, begin to open across the land. You can join guilds, climb political ranks, or simply roam forests and dungeons. Its charm lies in its freedom. You can ignore the main quest and become a vampire, a master alchemist, or the head of a mages guild. The remaster enhances combat, AI, menus, and exploration while preserving its charm and iconic voice acting. It blends deep role-playing, storytelling, and exploration into a timeless package. Whether new or nostalgic, Oblivion Remastered is a doorway to a classic reborn. Bethesda Starfield takes its classic open-world RPG formula into space, offering a galaxy filled with planets to explore, factions to join, and mysteries to uncover. Set in the 24th century, you play a customizable space explorer who journeys across over 1,000 planets. Each one holds unique environments, cities, wildlife, and secrets. You can build outposts, craft weapons, and fly your ship across the stars, all while engaging in deep dialogue and moral decision-making. The game's structure encourages both linear storytelling and complete freedom. You can follow the main narrative or spend hours mining asteroids, trading, or navigating interstellar politics. Shipbuilding and crew management add layers of strategy, while procedural generation plays a role. The handcrafted cities and missions provide that familiar Bethesda richness. It's a love letter to space exploration and RPG lovers alike. Kingdom Come: Deliverance II is a grounded medieval RPG focused on realism, choice, and historical accuracy. Set in 15th century Bohemia, you play as Henry, a blacksmith's son caught in a civil war. There's no magic or fantasy, just sword fights, politics, and survival. The open world is beautifully detailed with forests, castles, and towns based on real historical locations. Combat is challenging and physics-based, requiring timing and technique. NPCs follow realistic routines. If you're caught stealing, word spreads. Skills improve through use. Lockpicking, reading, even hygiene affects interactions. Every decision affects how the world perceives you. The sequel builds on this foundation with better visuals, deeper quests, and a more reactive world. It's not for everyone, but if you want a truly immersive historical RPG, few games match its ambition and authenticity. Horizon Forbidden West is a stunning action RPG that continues Aloy's journey in a majestic post-apocalyptic world dominated by powerful machines and shattered tribes. Set in the mysterious western lands of future America, Aloy must uncover the source of a devastating plague that corrupts the natural world. With new biomes ranging from deserts to lush forests and deep underwater cities, the game introduces improved climbing, gliding, and underwater exploration mechanics. Players face evolved machines like the mammoth-like Tremor Tusk and Flying Sunwings and use new weapons, traps, and armor upgrades to survive. The story explores deep themes of legacy, technology, and survival while expanding the lore of the Old Ones. Featuring gorgeous visuals, dynamic weather, and a massive open world, Horizon Forbidden West elevates every aspect of its predecessor and delivers a truly immersive experience.
In Witcher 3, you play as Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster hunter searching for his adopted daughter, Ciri, while navigating a world torn apart by war, political intrigue, and dark magic. With hundreds of hours of branching storylines, your choices truly matter and lead to multiple endings. From the war-ravaged lands of Velen to the bustling city of Novigrad and the Nordic Isles of Skellige, the game's world is massive, beautiful, and brimming with life. Every town, forest, and cave has a story or secret waiting to be uncovered. Unlike many RPGs, even the side quests in The Witcher 3 are emotionally powerful, well-written, and deeply immersive. Stories like The Bloody Baron have been praised as better than most main quests in other games. Use swords, magic, signs, potions, and bombs in dynamic real-time combat. You must study enemies and prepare before battle, giving the game a strong tactical edge. Combat is satisfying and encourages smart decision-making. The next-gen update brought ray tracing, 4K textures, performance boosts, and camera enhancements. The original game already looked amazing, but the new version makes it breathtaking. The orchestral soundtrack and voice acting are top tier. You play as Arthur Morgan, a hardened but complex outlaw in the Van der Linde gang trying to survive as the Wild West begins to die. This is not just a game, it's an emotional journey with deep moral conflicts, unforgettable characters, and a story filled with loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't just a game, it's a narrative triumph. From snowy mountains to swamps, bustling towns, and vast deserts, RDR2's open world is one of the most detailed and immersive environments ever created. You can hunt, fish, play poker, rob trains, explore abandoned cabins, and interact with hundreds of dynamic NPCs, each with their own schedules and responses to your behavior. Weapons degrade and need cleaning. Arthur grows a real-time beard and loses weight. Horses build loyalty over time and react to danger. Wildlife is deeply integrated. 200-plus species interact with each other naturally. Weather, mud, blood, and dirt all affect your character realistically. These details make the game feel alive and reactive, more like a historical simulation than a standard open-world title. Characters like Dutch van der Linde, John Marston, Sadie Adler, and Hosea Matthews are complex and multidimensional. You'll grow attached to the gang, making their struggles feel personal and impactful. Arthur's development is one of the most powerful character arcs in video game history. The game looks and feels like a Western film brought to life. The cinematography, dynamic camera angles, and orchestral soundtrack create moments of pure awe, whether you're galloping into a sunrise or caught in a shootout during a thunderstorm. GTA 5 tells its story through 3 interconnected protagonists. Michael DeSanta, a retired bank robber struggling with a dysfunctional family. Franklin Clinton, a hustler trying to escape gang life. Trevor Phillips, a chaotic, unpredictable sociopath. You can switch between them at any time, each with their own unique skills, homes, and perspectives. Their storylines converge in explosive, cinematic missions with multiple endings. The fictional state of San Andreas, especially the city of Los Santos, is a massive, meticulously crafted world, inspired by Los Angeles and California. The map includes cities, forests, mountains, deserts, oceans, and military bases, all teeming with life. Activities include stock trading, triathlons, scuba diving, golfing, tennis, buying businesses and properties, car customization, skydiving, and more. Every corner of this world feels alive and reactive, thanks to advanced AI and dynamic events. The world of GTA 5 is a masterpiece of design and detail. GTA Online is a massively successful multiplayer world where players can form crews, run criminal empires, perform heists with friends, buy mansions, nightclubs, and businesses, fly fighter jets, race custom cars, and roleplay in deep communities. With regular free content updates for over 10 years, GTA Online has become a platform of its own, offering everything from business management to alien invasions. This is one of the most ambitious multiplayer experiences ever created. Despite its age, GTA 5 has aged incredibly well due to 4K graphics and 60 FPS on next-gen consoles and PC, realistic physics, weather, lighting, and animations, Hollywood-quality voice acting, writing, and soundtrack. Whether you're watching a sunset in the hills or outrunning cops down the freeway, the game feels cinematic, immersive, and alive. You can approach missions stealthily or with guns blazing. But outside of missions, the real fun begins. Cause chaos, rob stores, evade five-star police chases, or just chill in your sports car listening to real-world radio stations. This level of player freedom, interactivity, and emergent gameplay is unmatched. Elden Ring transports players to the hauntingly beautiful Lands Between, a sprawling world filled with decaying kingdoms, vast ruins, poison swamps, ancient dragons, and walking mausoleums. This is not your typical open world. Every mountain, dungeon, and tree hides secrets. Exploration is non-linear. Go anywhere, anytime, rewarding. Secret bosses, weapons, and story threads. Organic. No cluttered map markers. Curiosity is your compass. Elden Ring takes From Software's trademark Souls-style combat and evolves it into its most polished form. Whether you prefer swords, bows and axes, sorcery and incantations, giant hammers or agile katanas, mounted combat on your loyal steed torrent, you can truly play your way with full freedom to build your own playstyle. The combat is challenging but fair, deeply rewarding, and absolutely exhilarating. No other open-world game has combat that feels this satisfying and dynamic. The mythos and world-building were developed by Hidetaka Miyazaki in collaboration with George R.R. Martin. The result is a mysterious, fragmented narrative that rewards discovery. You piece together factions at war, cursed demigods, shattered runes of power, forgotten kingdoms, and divine beasts. Every item, description, statue, and ruin tells a story. Elden Ring's storytelling respects the player's intelligence and curiosity. From terrifying giants to graceful blade dancers, Elden Ring features over 100 unique boss encounters, each with cinematic flair, memorable music, and heart-pounding challenge. Some of the most iconic bosses: Malenia, Blade of Miquella, Radahn, the Star Scourge, Godric the Grafted, Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. These encounters are true tests of skill, patience, and strategy, and some of the most unforgettable in gaming history. With multiple endings, build variety, hundreds of weapons and spells, and tons of optional content, Elden Ring is infinitely replayable. It has one of the most active and creative communities in gaming, modders, speedrunners, and lore theorists included.